Azerbaijan has long been considered one of Russia's quiet but loyal partners in the post-Soviet world, a Muslim-majority country landlocked in the Caucasus, with strong cultural ties to Turkey, but deeply entangled in Moscow's geopolitical orbit. But in 2023, something changed. Azerbaijan launched a lightning offensive in Nagorno-Karabakh. Ethnic Armenians fled by the thousands. Russian peacekeepers stood down or looked away. And then came the real twist. Azerbaijan started talking to NATO, strengthening ties with Israel, and questioning Moscow's influence. So now the question is being asked across the region. Did Azerbaijan just betray Russia? Or was this shift always inevitable? Azerbaijan and Russia had a complicated history. After the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, Azerbaijan, like many former Soviet states, had to rebuild itself while navigating a world where Moscow still cast a very long shadow. Though culturally Turkic and majority Shia Muslim, Azerbaijan remained in Russia's economic and security orbit. Member of the CIS, Commonwealth of Independent States, dependent on Russian energy infrastructure. Russian language still widely used. But relations were always a bit pragmatic, not ideological. Azerbaijan didn't jump to join NATO, like Georgia. It didn't fight Russia directly, like Ukraine. But it also didn't fully submit, like Belarus. In short, Azerbaijan played the middle, and played it well. Nagorno-Karabakh problem. The heart of the tension lies in Nagorno-Karabakh, a majority Armenian region inside Azerbaijan, but with deep roots and historical claims by both Azerbaijan and Armenia. Since the 1990s, this region has been a source of bloodshed, displacement, and diplomacy failures. In 2020, Azerbaijan, backed militarily and diplomatically by Turkey, launched a war to retake territories in and around Nagorno-Karabakh. The result? A decisive Azerbaijani victory. Armenia's army humiliated, Russia stepping in as the mediator and peacekeeper. Moscow deployed 2,000 peacekeepers to maintain the ceasefire. It looked like Russia had saved the region from total war. But what came next surprised everyone. 23 Lightning Offensive. In September 2023, Azerbaijan launched a 24-hour military operation to retake the remaining parts of Nagorno-Karabakh still controlled by ethnic Armenian separatists. It was swift, brutal, and effective. But here's the catch. Russian peacekeepers didn't intervene. Despite being officially stationed to maintain peace, they were either passive, overwhelmed, or politically constrained. Within days, Armenian authorities surrendered, tens of thousands of ethnic Armenians fled, and Azerbaijan reclaimed full control. And Moscow? Silent. The Kremlin issued soft statements, but took no action. Armenia, feeling abandoned, began questioning its alliance with Russia. But here's the twist. Azerbaijan wasn't exactly thanking Russia either. Baku just outplay Moscow? For years, Russia positioned itself as the main power broker in the South Caucasus. But in 2023, Baku made its move, and Moscow didn't stop it. Some experts say Azerbaijan waited until Russia was distracted, tied down in Ukraine, isolated by the West, and politically weakened. Others believe there was a quiet agreement. that Russia gave Azerbaijan a green light in exchange for stability and quiet borders. But either way, what's clear is this: Baku no longer fears Moscow. Moscow can no longer dictate terms in the region, and that has massive implications. Azerbaijan's new allies. As Russia's influence fades, Azerbaijan is looking west and beyond. Turkey, its closest ally. Ankara and Baku often say one nation, two states. Turkey provided drones, training, and political backing during the 2020 war and is now helping reshape the region's security dynamics. Israel, one of Azerbaijan's most surprising allies. Baku buys high-tech Israeli weapons and has even hosted Mossad surveillance ops near Iran's border. Europe and the West. With the EU trying to reduce dependence on Russian gas, Azerbaijan stepped up as a new energy partner, especially through the Southern Gas Corridor. NATO. Though not a member, Azerbaijan participates in NATO drills, and its warming ties with Turkey deepen indirect connections to the Western Bloc. All of this signals one thing: Azerbaijan is slowly hedging away from Russia, not openly hostile, but not aligned either. Russia's strategic dilemma. For Moscow, this is a nightmare scenario. Armenia, a formal ally via CSTO, is furious. Azerbaijan, once neutral, is growing more independent. Turkey, a NATO member, is expanding its footprint in the Caucasus. But Russia has limited options. It can't open a new front. It can't alienate both sides. It needs to look strong without being dragged into war. And so it's stuck, watching influence drain away. Even more ironic, Azerbaijan's success is reshaping Russia's own backyard, and the Kremlin can't stop it. What happens next? The South Caucasus is changing fast. Armenia is moving toward the west. Azerbaijan is asserting dominance. Russia is shrinking diplomatically. Some scenarios: a permanent peace deal between Armenia and Azerbaijan, a Turkish-Israeli corridor of influence from Baku to the Mediterranean, Moscow losing its role as regional policeman. But there's still volatility. Ethnic Armenians may push for international recognition of their displacement. Iran is nervous about Azerbaijan's Israeli ties. New border tensions could erupt at any time. One thing's for sure: Azerbaijan is no longer Moscow's junior partner. It's playing its own game now. Did Azerbaijan betray Russia? Or did it simply outgrow its Moscow's influence? In geopolitics, there are no permanent friends, only permanent interests. And Azerbaijan is making it clear its interests now lie in self-determination, regional power, and flexible alliances. Russia, once the dominant force in the post-Soviet world, is watching the Caucasus shift, and it might be too late to stop it. What we're seeing is a realignment, one that will define the region for decades to come. The question isn't just whether Azerbaijan betrayed Russia. The real question is, can Russia still command loyalty in its neighborhood? Or has the era of Moscow's sphere of influence already ended? Found this breakdown insightful? Subscribe for more geopolitics, real-world power moves, and international drama. Drop a comment below. Was this betrayal, strategy, or survival? Until next time, stay smart, stay sharp, and stay informed.